If anybody's from the United States, I know a lot of you are, you'll recognize the brand name of these cards. This is a company called Bicycle Playing Cards. They're very big in the US and Canada, and this is a regular deck. You can see there are no two cards alike in this pack, but I don't want you to take my word for it though, because everybody always thinks that I cheat. So I need the help of one of the ladies, just for 2 seconds. Watch how everybody will look away from me. I just need somebody to check this deck of cards. It's a bit like bingo. I do, however, need somebody over the age of 18. It could be a while. Is there somebody who wouldn't mind just helping me out here? Let's have a little look around. Look at everybody staring in every direction but here. Would you do it? I just want you to check the deck. Yeah, she's going to come on the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, give her a nice round of applause. Coming up this way. Hi. I'm not going to embarrass you, don't worry. Welcome to the show. What's your name?
Carol.
Carol, this is Carol, everybody. Everybody say hello, Carol. Don't worry, Carol. It's really, really easy. I'm just going to move the chair away a little bit. If you could stand just around the back of the table, Carol. You're here just to make sure that I'm not cheating. Okay, that's it. So if you see anything suspicious, please don't say anything. Carol, do you shuffle cards at all? You play cards a little bit? No, never at all in your life? Do you know what these are? Carol, I just want you to give these any kind of a mix-up. It doesn't matter if that means you spread them across the table, but just give them some kind of a mix-up so that they know that it's a regular deck. Is that the one you were thinking of? No? Never mind. It would have been a good trick. One day. That's okay. I'll give them my favorite shuffle for you, if I can do this. It was easy to do, don't worry. I can tell by the big reaction. Carol, do me a favor, take any card you like out the pack. Don't let me influence your choice. Just take any card out at all. Anyone? No, we're going to make this fair. That was just a joke. I don't think we've quite established that. Carol, can you slide just one card out and leave it face down for me just there? Anyone you like. Not that one. That's okay. That's okay. I'll try and tell you what it is. Look. It's the 5 of Hearts. Please don't leave. It does get better, I promise you, but it's important that we note that this is the only 5 of Hearts that looks like this. So, Carol, we've got a little Sharpie, and if you can hold on to the pen for me, because we need to know this card from all the others. So if you can write your name nice and big on the other 51 cards. Just nice and big right across the front of the 5, just there. And that way, this is going to be the only 5 of Hearts that looks like this. As you can see, she's put Carol right across the center. That's the only one. We'll get the pen out the shot because we don't need that anymore. Carol, the card's going to go back in the deck, but it's going to go back where you want it to go. Okay? So I'm going to flick through the cards like this with my thumb. And if you could say stop whenever you feel the urge. Okay? Which is kind of silly, because if you felt the urge, why would you say stop? But I'll flick through the pack any way you like, and we'll put it back just there. Okay? You might want to wait till I start. Okay. Nice and loud, any way you like.
Stop.
Sorry, it's a guy thing. I tell you what, right? Whenever I tell a joke, I'll nod like that. And if you can all just laugh. I'm glad you're coming with me. Yeah, I always see all these guys tell the jokes, and everybody always laughs together at the same time, and I think that's so old-fashioned, ladies and gentlemen. So, yeah, so I've tried to design my humor to only make groups of 5 or 7 people laugh, like dotted around the room. So it's working. That's what I'm going for. I will get to everybody by the end of the show. Just please be patient. Okay, Carol, for real, say stop any way you like. We will put it back there. Say stop.
Stop.
Great. Can you take your 5 and put it back on face down for me just there? You're doing very well. We're going to drop the rest of the cards on the top. It doesn't actually matter for this trick where the card is, because I'm going to find it using a brand new technique which I invented myself. This is a process of elimination. Watch. You see? You see? Not only did I find it, but I changed it into the 3 of spades. Carol, can you put your hand into the center of the table just there? That's great. We're going to take the 3. Can you put your finger into the center of the 3 with your other hand just there? And just keep it there. If I give these cards a little flick, you'll see the 3 will jump back up to my hand. And if you can turn this one over very, very slowly. You see? I'll show you. I'll show you. I'll show you how it works. Would you like to learn? It's very easy. You'll all be able to do this in the casino if I teach this to you. Obviously, I can find the card very quickly. This is how I do it. If you watch the card, that's the only one that looks like that with Carol's name right there on the center. And it really is the only one that looks like that. As it goes back into the deck, somewhere near the center, I simply rub the top card and check it out. It jumps back up, you see? Was it too fast? I'll slow it down just a little bit so that you can really see it. It really does go back in near the bottom of the deck. You rub it and check it out. It jumps back up to the top. But if I do it, I'll do it face up for you. This way you'll see the very second that it comes back up to the top of the deck. If we leave it in somewhere near the very bottom this time, and we're going to take the next card to it, which in this case is the Queen of Diamonds. And if we rub it, you see it becomes the 5. But of course I mark the card, not with the writing. That would be too obvious. I mark the card with what is known as a gambler's crimp. It sounds very, very complicated, but it's not. It's just a tiny little bend that I put in the back of the card here. And it means when I'm looking down the edge of the pack, I can spot where the little bend is, and I can cut to it very, very quickly. But so that you can all see this on the video camera, I'm going to over-exaggerate this gambler's crimp just a little bit. So if you look, you'll just be able to make it out. You see, just here on the edge of the deck. But you really have to pay attention. And I'm sure, Carol, even you'll be able to find this in the deck if I give this to you. And if you watch, you'll see the secret sleight of hand. Look. You see? This is a broadcast video camera. The technology has allowed us to make these things a lot smaller than they used to be, but this is exactly the same sort of camera they used to shoot a lot of movies these days. It's high definition. When you get a camera like this, you can get all these different filters. This is one of them. If it's a very harsh day, you can use filters to make it seem a little darker. You can use filters to make the sun seem a little more orange, or if the sky is gray, you can get it to show it's a little more blue. This is for harsh light. It's a movie special effects filter, and they came with the camera, and it gave me the idea. You can actually see right through it, though. It's a little bit darkens it, but that's the idea. As soon as I got it, it gave me the idea to try a little special effect with the special effects filter. Now look, we're going to leave it on top of the deck. We're going to take Carol's card with her name on it and put it right somewhere near the very bottom of the deck this time. I'm going to try and show you a movie special effect with the special effects filter. Now you can see all the way around. This is a regular deck. I'm not hiding anything. I want you to really watch the top of the pack, ladies and gentlemen. We'll zoom it in as close as we can so that you can really see this. Now watch just here, and don't take your eyes away. Watch it. Very cheap souvenir for you, Carol. Wasn't she great, ladies and gentlemen? Thank you very much. Keep that applause going for her.